What's up everybody, Simon here. In this video, we're going to go ahead and talk about Tesla's possible next big car that has yet to been announced. It is the Tesla ROBOVAN. That's right. They're possibly going to make a ROBOVAN, which is going to be even more roomier than the Tesla Model X. It's going to be a great addition to the 4 cars they have and then the Cybertruck coming out. So in this video, we're going to discuss it. I'll show some pictures of it, give you my thoughts on the ROBOVAN, what it will mean for Tesla, and whether or not someone like me or other people may be interested. Before I get into this video, please go ahead, like the video. It's free. Subscribe to the channel. That's free. And I appreciate it. Let's talk about the Tesla ROBOVAN. By the way, if you have not checked out my Tesla Model X review, check it out on the channel as well. I've done some customization to it. Love the car. It has its problems, I'm not gonna lie, but overall it is a technological advancement. So let's talk about the ROBOVAN right now. So, having a baby boy recently, I have not loved the Tesla Model X. My family has grown now to 3 kids, and when my wife and I are in the car with the car seat, the Tesla Model X is getting very claustrophobic. So the Model X is getting just tight. I mean, we're sitting there, we got car seats. We recently took a trip to Lake Tahoe with the 3 of us, and the car is just tight. There's not enough room. So when Tesla hinted at a ROBOVAN and Elon Musk tweeted about it, it caught my interest. Now, this is not a news story. However, a ROBOVAN actually makes complete sense because you could have much higher mileage capability. If you checked out my original review on the Tesla Model X, one of the things I noted was the fact that the mileage on the Model X is not typically what it says it to be on the odometer. Unless you're going downhill all the time for the journey of the trip, you're not getting that 314 to 350 miles depending on how much you charge it. So with the ROBOVAN, because it's bigger, you're going to have a lot more room for batteries, and potentially they could get 500, 600 miles on a charge, and obviously you would probably get less than advertised, but it would still be certainly enough to have to take, say, a trip from San Francisco to Los Angeles or San Francisco to Lake Tahoe without worrying to charge your vehicle. So depending on what it comes out with, we shall see. So the first picture I'm looking at here of the ROBOVAN, it actually looks like a sleek, elongated Model X, and I love it. It has a great rendering concept. It looks beautiful. It would be something I would totally buy for a car if Tesla has ever come out with it, okay? The ROBOVAN is supposedly going to be fully autonomous. It may not even have a wheel there, and it's going to seat quite a few people. They're estimating 12 plus people could sit there, or you would have quite a bit of cargo room. So the concept designs of the first ROBOVAN versus a Cybertruck van. I personally do not like the Cybervan at all as seen in this link here in the picture. I think it looks like a Cybertruck with a camper on it. So let me know in the comments below if you're feeling the Cybertruck van look. I do like the Cybertruck. I actually have a tri-motor Cybertruck on order. As soon as it was announced, I was one of the first people, probably in the first 1,000 or so people, to buy it. I watched that event live, ordered it as soon as he said you could order it now, and I'm waiting and been waiting, and apparently they're raising the price. However, the Cybertruck is going to be a cool truck. It could tow up to 15,000 pounds. It's got up to 500 miles, 2.9 seconds they're advertising. I hope the price does not go much higher, but it might be my daily. And what a daily it would be, because I would not feel like I am losing money on gas driving this tank. So what's cool about some of these renderings of this ROBOVAN is I still think it looks like a very sexy car. And that's what's happening with all of these vans nowadays. The Toyota Sienna, which is a very popular van that's 4-wheel drive, came out with the XSE package, which is more sportier, but it's still a gas vehicle, which I'm not happy about. It does look a little edgier, but they all look like vans. And there's a big cliche or statement you make when you own a van. You've kind of given up on nice cars, and that's why I'm excited for a potential ROBOVAN to come out. And let me know if you're excited as well in the comments. So one of these renderings shows the ROBOVAN with the doors open, and the doors slide out like this on both sides. So it enables so many people to come in. Although I like the Falcon wing doors on the Tesla Model X, and you could check out my review again on the Tesla Model X, I really don't like them at all times. For example, with the Tesla Model X, when you're parking in a garage and it detects a ceiling above you, and the ceiling could be way higher than the doors open, the doors will not open all the way. They will open like this instead of straight. So you sometimes hit your head on the doors. Another thing is sometimes the kids will close the door, and my wife will close the door, etc. And you may be standing there and you get boom, knocked. I'm telling you, I've got hit so many times by now that I might have lost a few brain cells, which enables me to continue doing YouTube videos for you guys. So overall, this open design look of a minivan sliding door on the ROBOVAN, it's more efficient, it's better. In fact, there was a video I've seen of a Tesla Model X owner leaving their Falcon door open, driving into a driveway and completely cutting that door like a wing. That's the advantage of having the sliding doors like a minivan on a ROBOVAN, or even on a future Model X or any of these cars, because they will not get in the way. There's no issue with height, and they open so thin, or there's so much less room being taken on the sliding door, that it's more efficient than actually a Falcon door. Yes, it doesn't look cool. Yes, it's a ROBOVAN type door, but overall, it still makes much more efficient sense to have a slide out door to enable people to come in and out than a Falcon door, which they hit their head on. There's height limitations. If you're tall, it sucks. And sometimes you get hit with auto closures, etc. So if Tesla comes out with a ROBOVAN, I'm in. We have a family that's growing. I want more mileage on electric cars. I want more room. I'm excited for the autonomous driving system that they may come out with in the future that's actually full self-driving. And I'm not talking about something that they're claiming is full self-driving, because it's not. Tesla is great on the freeways. I have actually done a Tesla road trip video. Check out my Tesla road trip to LA video. And also check out my Tesla road trip to Lake Tahoe video when it was snowing. That was a great family trip. So I've taken it to quite a few places on long drives. It was enough for 4 people. It's still a little tight because of the fact there's no roof racks on the Tesla Model X. And I guess that's another point for having slide out doors on the ROBOVAN. You could actually have a roof rail, and they're missing a roof rail on this design. They should have put one in, but that is such a bonus when you're putting skis, snowboards, anything long in on top of your van or on top of your Tesla, which you can't do because the Falcon doors go up and the Tesla prohibits you from having a roof rack. So you're limited. You have to use the rear cargo carrier rack. I did end up purchasing one, but because it's a rear cargo carrier, you're going to get a lot of dirt kicking up into your luggage or into whatever you're carrying in the back behind your cargo carrier. Now, I don't know where you live, but in the Bay Area, there's been a lot of car thefts lately, and people are breaking car windows, taking stuff out, etc. Having a cargo carrier that's exposed to anyone while driving or even while parked is kind of sketchy in the Bay Area. I feel like some crackhead would come in and take that cargo off your Tesla, and that would be it. So it's too accessible from the rear back where it's reachable by anybody that could remove straps, etc. So I am looking forward for the ROBOVAN to come out. I think it's going to be their next big vehicle. I think it's going to be one of their best sellers, just because a lot of people are going into the EV direction, and there is no EV that is a minivan out now, and certainly no minivan that provides you or gives you a feel of sexiness like the Tesla would. The Model X came close. It's just too small, and it is not as efficient as a ROBOVAN would be, with potentially seating up to 12, 16 people, depending on how many rows there are. And just judging by this picture here, there's 2, 3, 6. I mean, there's like 10, 12 people in this ROBOVAN. That would be incredible. And if these seats somehow would fold and you'd have this big old cargo liner, this would be a game changer. And this design of the ROBOVAN that they presented, and actually Elon Musk commented on, I think is phenomenal. I would have them produce it just as is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below if you think Tesla should release a ROBOVAN, what it may do for their stocks, which have been through the roof. Is it a good idea? I know right now, if they came out with it, I'm putting money down and I'm buying it. And it needs to be in the price range, however, of under $70,000. That's going to be the sweet spot in my opinion, and it may kill the Model X, but I'm not buying this car for the played performance or anything like that, simply just to transport and go on vacations or staycations. That's the difference. It doesn't need to be a 2.7, 2.5, 2.1 second car. I would like it to be around 3.5 to 4 seconds, which is still giving you enough quickness that beats a lot of cars, but that's kind of where it needs to be. Anyway, let me know what you like to see out of the ROBOVAN in the comments below. Check out my other Tesla review videos, and I'll catch you guys here in the next one. Thank you.